What's up, everybody? This is Taha. Welcome back to Taha Games. So, I know I talk a lot of crap about this game, so I figured I'd put something to the test. I'd create a little bit of a, I guess you could call it an experiment. So, I haven't played this game in about, which month are we in now? We're now in May, right? So, I haven't played this game since, pretty much since early January, early January, pretty much when they brought out the December 25th or whatever patch. For snipers, when they completely put me off it, and I went back to Black Ops 2. So I decided, I talk a lot of crap about this game, and I put it down as being really easy. How well can I play having just picked up the game, kind of having not played it for 4 or 5 months? So this is one of my first games on. This is with honeybadger with a specialist loadout. I've actually gotten a chem strike with this loadout, and I get a pretty high KD, and this is like my first or my second game on. And it just shows how ridiculously newbie this game is, like how incredibly easy it is to do really well with assault rifles. To be fair, I do play pretty well because I'm an experienced player. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just for the sake, I suppose, of kind of entertainment and kind of education, I guess, and just improving your own game, I'm just going to talk you through some of my decisions. So right now, if you look at the minimap, and one thing you're going to realize is a lot of my decisions are based on minimap and what I can hear. Minimap for spawns and what I can hear for the direction that people are coming out of their spawns. So, right now you can see that there's somebody to my 9 o'clock and someone's called in a chem strike off a care package. Okay, so you can see that most of my teammates are kind of, well, they were at my kind of current 9 o'clock, but now they're kind of in front of me. So now I'm looking over to this area here and over to where I'm looking right now, thinking that the enemies are going to be spawning kind of within this building, and that's confirmed by what I can hear. Right, so again, I'm flicking back to the UAV, to the radar, and now I'm noticing most of my team is spawning back over there, so most of the enemy team is going to be spawning over here. And again, now I can see that red dot, and I'm going to follow it up. Just going to try and take this guy out, but he's already been taken out. So I'm continuously basically looking at where my team is and where the enemy team is and subtracting the two. So wherever my team is, obviously the enemy team on average, if you were going to average it out, like put a probability on it, they're not going to be there. So they're going to be where my team isn't. So I'm always facing with my back to my team and my front to where the enemy should be coming from, or to like the zone that the enemy should be coming from. And you need, like, I'd say like a 90-degree angle, or maybe like a 120-degree angle, where you're kind of you're looking continuously. So you can see I'm continuously panning left and right, and I'm kind of holding down this area. Now what happens here is I get a little bit bored. And that always happens with me, and that's probably why I don't get more nukes and more chem strikes. But I got a little bit bored, and I thought, okay, I want to speed this up. So I decided to change my zone. So I'm going to try and change my zone by going through as many friendly areas as I can, and going to as many unfriendly areas as I can, but head on, not side or back on. So here, I'm getting a little bit worried because I've actually got quite a few friendlies, and there we go, I lost my streak. So I made a mistake there. I had too many friendlies in front of me and too much empty space behind me. What I should have done is turned around at that moment. But basically, the incredibly shitty spawns that exist in this game switched on me and switched behind me, and I didn't essentially calculate it or recalculate quickly enough, and that was my mistake. I mean, terrible spawns as well, and really bad spawn design. I think Infinity Ward were, I don't know, I think maybe they were on drugs when they made this game. Definitely, they completely screwed up the spawn design, and I don't feel any kind of, I don't feel bad in any way for actually saying that, because the spawns in this game are just absolutely abysmal, and there's nothing I can really say or do about them to kind of redeem them. But essentially, that's how I was thinking throughout the game. So at this point, I'm kind of pissed off because I lost my chem strike, at this point, I can hear someone just in front of me here, and I'm going to take him out right there. And again, I can hear someone here, and here what basically happened was this guy, I was moving too much. He was strafing, and I essentially didn't see him in the background. One of the things about Ghosts and some of the previous Call of Duty games, especially Modern Warfare 3, is that the colors really wash out and people blend into the background. Anyway, so my first or second game on, I go 22-2. Infinity Ward, that's what happens when you force good snipers to use assault rifles. They absolutely wreck the lobby. So if you guys out there have a problem with sniping and you want to see more snipers like me destroying lobbies and ruining games for you, then you should nerf sniping even more. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.